Welcome to Steadyhand's Coffee Break video series, where we share insights to help you, our Canadian clients and friends, navigate your financial future with confidence. Now, having worked with thousands of Canadians, we believe that retirement planning and investing can and should be empowering, not overwhelming. Thanks for joining us today as we explore the topic of My Service Canada and how to look at your CPP benefits. Let's get started. We'll get started by looking at a blank Google search bar, and I'm going to type in My Service Canada account. And you can see what comes up is a Canada.ca, which is a good thing. That's where we want to go. It's the first thing you'll see. It should be the first thing you see. And you'll click on that. And that will bring you to a Canada government website, which is the My Service Canada account. And you can see here that if you haven't already created an account, you can register for an account. Maybe I'll do a separate video on that, but I already have an account. So I'm going to use my bank to sign in. And that's probably the easiest way to do it. So I click on that. I bank at TD Bank. It automatically brings up the login credentials for if I was to log into my TD Bank account. Taking a little bit of time to do that, but you can see I use a password manager called LastPass, and it automatically comes up for me. So I'll click login. It's as though I'm logging into my bank account, but indeed I'm actually logging into my Service Canada account. Of course, it's a highly secure process, and so this is what's called two-factor authentication. So not only do you have to have a way to get in through your bank account, but you have to request a security code that will come to your phone, which I'll now do that. And it comes very quickly. I can tell you that. In fact, it just came in. So I just got a SMS from the Government of Canada, my password code. Click continue. So there's a number of things under my dashboard. What we're interested in today is the Canada Pension Plan. You can see old age security is there as well. And there's all sorts of drop-down opportunities there. I've looked at view my status updates, and that is if you are already, you've already applied for CPP and you want to know where things are at. Here you can actually apply for CPP online. And what I'm interested in knowing, though, is what are my contributions and what are my benefit estimates? So before we get to the benefit estimates, let's just take a quick look at my contributions. So this will give you a history from when you first started working and having taxable income. And in my case, that was while I was still going to high school in 1977. And you can see I made a paltry amount of money back then, but that was high school, summer jobs. I graduated from high school in 78. So 79, 80, 81, these were all summer jobs between university. Graduated in 82. And those of you who were around in 1982 will appreciate interest rates were double digits. They were north of 10%. Inflation was absolutely roaring from the 70s, and we were trying to deal with that. And of course, we were in a massive recession, and there were no jobs. Difficult to get a job in 1982. But in 1983, I did land a good job. I started in late 82. And but what happened here? In 1984, my contributions went down substantively. Well, that's because I was transferred to New York. I was working for one of the Canadian banks, and I was placed in the New York office for a year. So I stopped making contributions to CPP then. But then from 1985 on, when I came back, I began making contributions. And the M refers to, I was making contributions at what is called the year's maximal pension earnings. So I'm basically making the maximum contributions that I can make. And my employer was matching that throughout that time. In 2009, interesting, I dropped down from almost $45,000 of YMPE to only $10,000. And the reason for that is because I was turning 50 that year. And that was the year that I decided to take a bit of a sabbatical. And I left a big job thought about what I was going to do, and then eventually early the next year joined Steadyhand, where I've enjoyed working for the last 15 years. So you can see I started back on the contribution at the maximum level. So these are all of my contributions over the course of my working history. Interesting. So that's that. Now, if we want to we go back to see what my entitlements are. And for that, I go to view my benefit estimates. So I was born in July of 1959. I'm eligible because I've contributed, and I'm in the age range. These are estimates only, they say. They're as of today, December 31st. And because I'm over 65 years of age, I'm eligible, I could expect to receive, if I started taking CPP in January 2025, about $1,466 a month. But if I wait until I'm 70, 5 years from now, that amount of money is going to grow by 37% to be over $2,000 a month. So you can see the benefit of waiting is a 37% increase in the amount of money that I would receive monthly. And there's lots of videos, and we've done some videos at Steadyhand on the Coffee Break series to talk about why you might want to wait until you're 70, the benefits of doing that. Then there's some more stuff here around survivor pension benefits, one-time death benefit, et cetera, et cetera. So that is a quick look into My Service Canada account and how to get access to your CPP benefits. I hope you've enjoyed this. I might do a video actually on setting up an account. If you haven't already done that, you might enjoy that. And if you are enjoying the other Steadyhand Coffee Break series videos, I encourage you to subscribe and to click the notifications bell to receive notification when we upload new content, which in 2025, we're going to be doing once a week. Thanks, everybody. Best wishes.